Okay, it is required that everybody do the SpeedScupt challenge. So please put your devices away, take headphones off, and get ready to do this. You can listen to music. Forget the headphones part. All right, we are recording. My finger is on the timer, ready to start it. Armia, you ready to pull out the object? You need to go start 3D Coat on your computer real quick, though. You got to do this too, man.
It's so good. I've practiced drawing the laughing emoji.
Okay, is everybody ready? Armia's gonna pull out our random object. Hey, let me turn off the project. There we go. I can see you better now. Wave, Armia. Hi. All right, dig around in there really good. Okay, so be sure to move the Demogorgon out of the way when you place the object, all right, Armia? All right, here we go. And the timer has started. It's a ball with holes in it that's orange. How do you make those holes, though?
Use the default cheese model. I'm trying to figure it out, Mr. Brooks. Hopefully I win just off of this last one.
I haven't gone over Boolean operations in this class yet, but that's the key. Boolean. It's a mathematical term. It's named after a guy named James Boole. I don't know if his name's James, but his last name's Boole. Boolean. I do. Because it sounds like bully. All right, let's get that orange right first. I'm about to do it if you watch my screen. First, I'm going to make this thing orange. Increase our glossiness. There we go. Okay, I got an orange ball. Okay, so I'm going to go get my primitives tool. Get some cylinder action. Some cylinders. Make this skinnier. See how big is that hole? It's about right. Make that go all the way through.
Do you like my ball? How did you do that? Yo, that's smooth.
All right. So now that cylinder's in the middle, I'm going to change my mode to subtract Now there's a hole. Then I'll rotate it. Let's rotate it. Where's my rotation handle? There it is.
You actually got it perfect. Mr. Brooks, I have a question.
Yeah.
How do you have multiple colors? Like, is it like a paint room?
There's a paint room, bro. A whole room for painting.
There is? Oh.
Yep.
Dumb.
I actually did. That's what I was showing Trinity this morning, dude. You see me demonstrate to Trinity how to blend the colors. That was in the paint room. There we go. So subtract again. Boom. Now we got holes. How many holes are on this thing?
I can't figure out how to paint.
Painting's probably not necessary in this case because it's all the same color. You just want to apply a shader. I'm not totally available to help out, but I can answer questions if you can shout them.
She's missing Vox High.
Okay, look at your volumes in the Vox tree. Does it say S next to it or V? Where's your Vox tree? Are you in the sculpt room? Okay. You don't see your Vox tree? The bottom right panel hierarchy? Hello? So there's volume layers there. Do they say S or V next to them? Ah, click the S and make it a V. Yeah, you switched into surface mode, which happens when you jump to the paint room. So don't jump to the paint room until you're done sculpting. The primitives tool is what I'm using. So instead of adding a cylinder, I'm subtracting a cylinder out of the sphere. I switched the mode to subtract. It's the primitives tool, man. Look, objects primitives. So the same way you can add shapes in, you can subtract them. There we go. Subtract again. Make sure you're in voxel mode to be able to do this. Yeah.
I did something else, but it just put holes in it.
I think I got too many holes already.
I did go for accuracy
From Maya? Do you have anything selected in Maya? Is your object selected? Is FBX there? What is there? And that's it? Sounds like you're trying to save it and not export it. Okay, I can't help you during the challenge. But we don't need any side comments, guys. Come on. It's a stressful situation.
Hey, saying shut up is actually kind of mean.
You say it all the time, Nick. What a hypocrite.
Oh, I'm just saying it's kind of mean to say it. I don't care if I say it. I'm just saying you're saying shut up. I'm just telling you it's kind of mean.
Okay, so now I'm going to switch to a sphere, and I'm going to cut the inside of the sphere out with another sphere. See that? You see that? It's about that thick. About that thick right there. Then subtract again. All right. Cool. Look at that. Almost doesn't look terrible. I need to increase my resolution. There we go. Now let's cut it. There we go. That's looking better. So now I'm going to cut some more holes. So did y'all see how I hollowed it out? Cool, somebody did. Yeah, we're subtracting the shapes out. That's how we're able to cut holes. So you can use any shape to cut a hole into any other shape in subtract mode. In Maya, that's just doing a bool operation. About 3 minutes left. Reset axis. There we go.
Mr. Brooks, I'm done. Like or die. Hey, Leah, you like my SpeedScupt? Hey, Tanner, do you like my SpeedScupt? You didn't even look at it. That's horrible. Oh, for me, if you like Fortnite. What? I think you messed up somewhere. I didn't.
Oh, click to place. Is that? Oh, that works pretty good. Can I orient? Yeah. Oh, that works great. There's two options on the primitive I just realized how to use. You can orient it to the surface.
There. That? Oh, so.
One minute left. That last hole's way too big. Apply the subtraction.
Can we done the SpeedScupt? Vote for me if you like Fortnite. Alright.
I think my ball is a little too shiny. It's too shiny. Oh, that's it. Stand up, put your hands up. All right, walk around, everybody. I know this is probably a tough one because there's a lot of similar things. It's just a ball. But try to make it your judgment based on how close it is to the real thing. Yep. Give me a nomination before you leave, though. Caitlin's? Okay. I've got one nomination of Caitlin back here. Who's my next?
I vote Zachariah.
Zachariah? Okay.
And I vote myself.
Where's Zachariah? Where's yours, Zachariah?
This one? That one?
Nice blob action.
Thank you. No, that one.
That one's pretty good. That one's better.
That one's pretty good, dude. Who sits here? Who sits here? Vote for me if you like Fortnite, guys. I'd say this one.
What are you laughing at, Dahlia?
This one is the best one, guys. Vote for this one. Vote for this one, guys. Self promo, guys. Vote for this. Vote for this. Most effort put into it, guys. Vote for this.
I'm not gonna vote.
Vote for this.
Why did you all choose Zachariah?
Vote for it. Vote for it.
It's not, actually.
I think this one right here. But my vote goes for Zachariah. I think Zachariah has the
All right, here's my third nomination.
Vote for mine. This one. This one. Right here. Right here.
FYI, I don't listen to your nominations if you're promoting yourself.
This one was funny. This is the made me laugh. I like that one.
Is that Sebastian? Okay.
Not that one. This one.
All right. So if you vote for Sebastian, the one behind Nick right now, raise
Oh,
your
you
hand.
shouldn't look at that.
I didn't vote for that guy.
What? Y'all are
Whoa!
haters.
Have y'all seen?
I'm not voting.
Have you seen
Did
all
y'all
of them?
see this?
Yeah.
This
Okay.
one's good too. The one that's right behind this.
No, that one. The one in the corner. The one in the corner.
No,
That
one
one's
this
good.
one.
The one in the corner, right?
This is the far right.
Okay. Keep your hands up for Sebastian again.
I'm not voting.
Put your hand up.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Put your hand
5,
up for
6, 7, 8, 9, 2. Okay.
This one. This one. I think this one's gonna win.
All right. For Zachariah, raise your hand. You can only vote once, by the way.
I didn't even vote before. 6.
Okay. And for Caitlin, I voted for Caitlin.
I vote for this. Can you
All right,
say
Sebastian, you
you
win.
didn't even nominate?
How are you? Good job, Sebastian. Good job, everybody. Thank you for participating in the SpeedScupt challenge. Hopefully you learned something.
I learned that nobody likes Fortnite.
No, you didn't know more than both of you.
And everybody's a
Hey, Trinity.
bus.
One thing about doing Boolean cuts in Maya, it's a much messier operation because it's not a volume, it's just a surface.
Yeah, I know.
It can work out, but it's tricky because it kind of messes with the flow of the polygons and creates nastiness.
We should add a little